Oh, hello. What is up, everybody? Welcome in. Sorry I'm late. I didn't get a notification telling me that the stream was an hour out like I normally do from Restream because they don't mess with daylight savings. So technically I'm not supposed to be live for like another half hour, according to them, but that's okay. Also, I was a bit glued to the election stuff that's happening tonight. Including the Virginia race, which, you know, obviously impacts me a little bit. So I want to, try and follow that as best I can. But I think everything's going to be okay. I've been nervous. Low key, I have been stressed about it a little bit. Election stuff, yeah. There's a couple things going on right now. It's like an off year or something like that. I don't know what it's called exactly, but some states have governor races. Some states have like ballot measures. There's I think a couple mayoral races too. But there's a fair chunk of stuff going on. I was hopeful, to be candid. I was hopeful that Spanberger would clinch it out a little bit. I gotta shucks. Let me clear this out. I forgot we're in a new month, bro. You know what? Let me just hide that for now. Make my life easier. Yeah, I was hopeful that Spanberger would win, basically because she just worse things probably won't happen if she won. It's kind of where my head was. But I think they called it for her. She's evidently supposed to be addressing, but I don't know. But it's been scary because, like, her opponent was, I say this with as much respect as I can, slightly wackadoo. So, also, just, I like a separation of powers. So I don't think having all right or left wing stuff is a good idea most of the time. So any kind of balance shift with the current federal overreach in particular is a good thing, IMO. But anyway, so I'm celebrating a smidge. We have cider. It's a little old, so it's got a slightly extra kick to it. Still good though. Yes, we are thinking about moving. We probably will still move if we're able to. A lot of it's financials related, TBH. Plus, like, the selling of our current house and all that. Like, all that is a little more complicated now that we're not renting for the first time in our lives. But now the political climate is at least less less heightened, we'll say. So I feel like the urgency is not quite what it may have been otherwise. Because a lot of it had to do around our, like, not to get too in detail about it, but a lot of it had to do with like our family planning stuff and the laws around things relating to that and how safe we were going to feel trying and all of that. So it was there were many factors at play here for us, but yeah, that is probably more than y'all wanted to know. But what's up, Sithral? God, you guys are laser fucking focused on Faye, aren't you? All I see is Erica Yunaka, Erica Yunaka, Erica Yunaka. Y'all are wild. Okay. Docket tonight. Docket tonight. What did I put in the title? I had a plan for a stream, and now I don't remember what it was exactly. Can't I see my title? Oh my god. Can I just vent really quickly? I really hate the UI change they did to YouTube dashboard. I hate it with a passion. I can't see diddly anymore, bro. It's so irritating. Oh, right. So we have a little bit of TCG tonight, which is kind of exciting. A little exciting. They announced. They didn't announce. It's been here for a minute, I guess. There's a new TCG taking the world by storm. Oh, Lord. Is my stuff not going to load tonight? Is it going to be one of those nights? Bro, I reset the router and everything before we started. Infuriating. Okay, this works. Found it. W. TCC put out a video on how to play Riftbound, which is a new League of Legends TCG. I say new liberally because I don't actually know how new it is, but it's like I've heard about it for like maybe a week. Beyond that, I don't really know anything about it. So I wanted to take a looky-loo at that and see what that's about. Which, you know, is TCG related on TCG Tuesday, the triumphant return. So we'll take a look at that. I will boot up Retro Yu-Gi-Oh! Again. W. And Bay Arena. That was the other thing. I think. I was going to try and do an arena run quick. Oh! Announcement. I have an announcement. I haven't had an announcement in so long, bro. Huge. All right. Okay. Check it. New series coming to the channel. Brand new. Let me explain. It's here if you haven't seen it. Over there. I forgot I'm on this side now. Boom! Fave Ice applications are open. If you have a question, if you have concerns, if you're stuck on something, this is for you. And I want to know what your problems are. And then me and a panel of guests will address them. Doesn't that sound exciting? Okay, the truth is, I want to do a hero review. I'm going to be so freaking real. I hate hero reviews. I may have pioneered them. I don't need it. I've been doing them for like 8, 6, 7, 8 years. I don't even know how long it's been. Okay. I kind of hate them now. Because here's the thing. It's just a show. It's a show off competition. That's all it is. That's literally all it is. And anytime some little free to play hustler comes up and says, "Hey, look at this! Isn't this good? Did I do good?" Everybody's like, "That's not the newest B skill," and I'm like, I hate it here. So my goal was to not have those feelings anymore, right? So I came up with this concept that I think embodies more along the lines of what Hero Reviews was in my mind initially supposed to address back in like 2020, where somebody wants to know how to build something better. And if we go through a bunch of submissions, someone's going to see something that they like and they'll yoink the build, and then that will, help them get through content or whatever. But now we're in a very different place 5 years later. So I'm thinking this additional format will help us. And that's not to say I'm never going to do a hero review again. Okay. Not to say I'm never going to do them again. I might do them again at some point. Maybe like 3 times a year. When people have actually updated their stuff. You know what I mean? I think a monthly is just, I think it's too much. I think every other month also too much. 4 times a year. Every quarter, I think is a good time to do it. This, however, could be monthly, dependent upon. Okay. Now, I have someone locked in already. I'm working on guest number 2. What I need from y'all is if there's something you're stuck on, if you need build advice, if you need map setup for Ether Raid, any of that stuff, just submit it. There's no limitations as to how many people can submit. Is literally a form that asks you for your Twitch or YouTube name, in addition to the question that you want to ask or the scenario that you are seeking guidance on. That's it. It's a very basic form. Okay, it's very simple. We'll go through them. I'll review them. I'll pick the ones that I think would be beneficial for most people to hear if we get too many. And then we will go through them. And it will be a fun new show that we do, potentially once a month. I'm starting with just questions advice only. Okay? But I am looking to, maybe not the next time, but the time after that, sometime in the very near future, expand this to bring in um, viewer submissions for solutions. So it would give some of you like Summer Duels heads, if any of you exist out here on my channel, an opportunity to send in like a showcase or something, or like an ARD replay or something along those lines, and explain to the class why it works, or to help give pointers on things like that. I am basically looking to be a conduit to enhance your gameplay experience on both sides of the spectrum, whether it be the asking or the instructing side. That's the goal of this. Okay? Because Faye's gotten a little bit complicated. Don't know if y'all were aware. Slightly different game than it was 8 years ago. So, that is the announcement. Yay! That's fun. Don't we think that's fun? That is fun. Y'all are quiet. Y'all are quiet. I never know if any idea I come up with is actually good. You know that? I have... I have severe insecurities around this. Wait, is my chat not working? Oh, my chat's not working. Oh. Maybe y'all are saying something. Or maybe Lel is just very delayed. Anyway, I'm doing it. Hopefully people have submitted... Actually, can I see if people have submitted questions? Oh, that's not how you check that part. We got to go in from the secret admin access entrance thing. We've had no responses yet. Truthfully, I put it live like 2 hours ago. Truthfully, if nobody's got questions, that's also chill. I'm just taking a stab at it. The other like partial info, I don't have anything for y'all to actually fill out yet. But Favy's nominations will start I would assume. Oh, we haven't gotten the calendar yet, have we? Okay, let me bounce this idea off you guys real quick. Is it a bad idea to open up noms? Oh, Spamberger's talking. Is it a bad idea to open up noms the night that the presumably Mythic Banner trailer drops in November? I don't think it would make a difference necessarily, because that's one, maybe two new characters. And they're not going to fit for every category anyway. My vague concern was that there'd be too much hype, which would inspire a lot of people to vote in a certain way or nominate in a certain way, I guess, because it's not actually voting. But maybe it doesn't actually matter. Because, like, the form is ready to go. I assume there's not going to be a brand new character we don't know about already. Who we presume would not be playable. But I guess technically they could. I mean, technically... Well, no. Most you can technically vote for non-playable heroes. But most of the categories are for playable stuff. Oh, where are the... Hold on. Ponder on that. Okay. Making sure the election results were what I intended and still knew that they were. Yeah, I don't want to influence voting. That's my main concern. Or nominations. Keep saying voting. I don't want to influence nominations. I don't know that it would be a huge issue anyway. So we'll see. I may just drop it as soon as it's out. Oh, that has some bite to it. But anyway, this is my way of letting you know that is happening in the next just over 3 weeks, 25 days maybe. That's the other thing, but that form is not live yet. Shocking no one. All right. Drop it as soon as the Valley Alfdor thing is out. Y'all are something else thinking Alfdor is going to be playable. I would be surprised. Okay. I would genuinely be surprised if they dropped a male villain lead from the current book in the current book. Because I don't think they've done that outside of Leaf. I think he's been the only one. Because we didn't get Goat Guy for like a minute. I think we literally got Robo Time Traveler guy from like book 5, like literally last year. Larry the Tree Man. That's true. That, you know, I maintain they only put him in a timely way, specifically because they wanted to like mess with people. Because like he literally, like he fucked you up. Like that was his job. He made saves go all haywire. You know what I mean? Like they just wanted to mess with us. I think that's why they released him in a timely way. Nobody else, they don't care. But that is a fair assessment. I am still the nihilist banking on a banking on a Mythic Dimitri appearance this month, but that is just me. Pay me no mind. Probably won't happen. Okay. Sorry, I got super stuck in my head just listening to the Mario Wonder theme. There you go. They would not have done timed all now? Sure they would. Sure they would. You guys are assuming that they're going to release everybody from the book at the same, like within the book. Which did happen last year. Which is fair. But there's also like 7 years of books before that where that wasn't the case. No. Or wait, did they do book 2 that way? I think they did actually. Unless you count the namesake dragons from book 2, who came out much later, but I don't know that I count those. Because they were just kind of talked about. Yeah, Surtur and Yogurt were on the little the two rate up mini banner. When did Reed come out? Reed was during. Was he during that book? I think he was. I think he was. Reed's a legendary, right? Or is he mythic? I guess I associate any main character from books now where they are mythic, not legendary. Because I think the last time we got a legendary was book 2. Where it was Fjorm. Oh, Reed came out later? Did he? Oh, shoot. Well. Okay. Well, maybe they didn't even really do it for book 2 then, either. Anyway, my point is that it's not been a long track record of them squeezing everything into the book. Oh, the thing I did do today, which I would encourage you all to do as well, if you're feeling particularly itchy about it, is I tried updating my stuff, and I'm realizing I am sorely lacking the ability to categorize all of the heroes that I have in the way in which I want to. Because what I'm trying to do is go through and like take out like random stuff, like base Ephraim. I'm never gonna rebuild him, and I'm never gonna use him. I will keep legendary because like arena stuff, Avi, and I'll keep like duo and harmonic and stuff like that. But all of, like the Rosses, you know, respectfully Ross, even Edward. Sorry, Edward. Probably bank him too. I'm trying to clear out my barrack space because like there's so many, and I'm trying to make teams, and sorting through all this stuff is just a freaking nightmare. So I sent a message, and I was like, "Hey, are there plans to like address this in a future update at some point, kind of soon? Because I would really like to not worry about like storage space." So we'll see. I guess technically, like, I guess we're like, okay, so if you max out your barracks, you got 1,100, and then there's 100 in 10 reserves, so that's another 1,000. So technically, max space is 2,100. And I think, where are we at? Interact, catalog. We're at 13. So, like, technically, technically, we're not far from that being, like, a concern. So, it is what it is. But, I'm concerned about it. Because I would like to organize things the way which I would like to organize them. And I can't do that. At least not very freely. So, how many am I shy now, by the way? We're at 1307. And I have 1281. How many is that? I'm down 26, bro. Last year, the average number of heroes I was missing every month was 12. Like on a month-to-month basis, my average was 12. I've doubled! That's crazy. Alright. Arena run. Oh, God. Caps lock. Do I have an Arena 15 yet? Oh, also, Nagi lost voting gauntlet, and I lost all faith in people. Respectfully. Oh, God. Okay, it's either Corrin or okay, we can at least go. Oh, well. How many? What's my Shez? What's my Shez merge at? 3 or yeah, well, I guess we're going Corrin. Guess we're going Corrin, folks. Ripperooski. I suppose. Oh, I have to remove the name. Bring Black Knight. That would be. Is Black Knight with pair up like busted? Asking for a friend. Go by level. Honestly, this might be when I finally swap Rhea over. Oh, God. Although I guess it is also wind season. Wind. Elyncia might score better. All right. You know how it is. I know Black Knight's busted. I want to know if pair up makes him more so. Because I want for easy experiences. I don't want to have to earn it as much. All right. Elyncia Legendary. We'll just max up. Versus Aleer Legendary. That infantry BST, bro. All right. Well. Easy enough. Easy decisions being made here. Rhea, you are now fire blessed. Congrats. I think she's now good. A lot of distant counter D candidates. Distant counter melee. Cool. God, this makes me so sad. I guess we got Barricade. That's kind of fire. Not that it really helps us that much, because Rhea's got stuff. I guess we're just going Squad Seals, huh? Attack speed probably is what we're after. And that will make us happy. He wants speed and res, I think. Attack speed res. Sure. Oh, we need High Dragon Wall. Oh, I have that, I think. Yeah, I have that. Yeah. We got that. She doesn't have any other press skills, does she? That I'm forgetting about. I don't think she does. No, she doesn't. Because her special is her preferred one. All right. Agree. Let's pop some emblems. I feel like we want that on Rhea, right? That pops it down to 2, which I think is what we want, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's put Kaya there. Let's put that on Corrin, I guess. For giggles. Actually, let's throw Ike on. Holy, don't want to do that. Maybe we swap those two. Because Corn definitely has to tank to be able to do anything, right? But he sucks way more than Alir does. So he's definitely not enemy phasing. Alir could. Or not enemy phasing. Player phasing. Should have locked my team, bro. Oh, 784. All right. Pain. Oh my god. Please don't be plus 10.
Of course.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. Do we think?
My next step.
Allow me. Steady now.
W.
A tricky situation. Let me aid you.
Nice.
Steady now.
Now I have to figure out how to kill the Black
Allow
Knight.
me.
Which way to go?
Of course. We make our attack.
Which,
Allow me.
slightly difficult to figure out.
Steady now.
Got it.
We'll see if he lives.
A tricky situation.
That's about what I thought.
My next step.
It's about what I thought.
Let me aid you.
Which way to go?
Steady now. We make our attack. Of course.
Got it.
Allow me.
Yeah.
We make our attack.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me aid you.
My next step.
A tricky situation. Steady now.
Which way to go?
Ain't gonna work like that. Huge. There we go. Nice. All right. One down. Didn't so much care for that, though. I'm being honest. Dang, she's still talking. That's crazy.
We make our attack.
Oh, boy. All right. How do we get a kill with Corn? The real challenge is just getting a kill with Corn. Honestly.
Which way to go?
Allow me.
It'll be fine, I think.
My next step.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna get absolutely
A
dunked
tricky
on.
situation. We make our attack.
I'm gonna
Of
get
course.
destroyed. Destroyed. Huge. Okay. Awesome. So basically, I need to snipe the Veronica
Which way to go?
with my Corrin.
A tricky situation.
How does one do this, you may ask? That's a good question.
Steady now.
One I don't really have an answer to right now.
My next step.
Oh my god, it's so annoying that she has the Corrin ring too.
Allow me. Let me aid you.
Got it.
Of course.
We don't have DC built in, right? I don't think we do.
Steady now.
Do I live?
Which way to go?
Okay.
Got it.
Okay.
A tricky situation.
I think I'm okay.
My next step.
Oh my god, you are so annoying.
Which way to go?
We make our attack.
Okay, she should just come right up, right? Yeah. Okay. No!
Allow me.
Got it.
I'm in hell. I'm
A tricky
actually in hell
situation.
right now.
Which way to go?
We make our attack.
My next step.
Oh my god, this is infuriating. This is actually infuriating.
Allow me.
I'm actually so freaking mad right now, bro.
Which way to go?
Okay, let me think.
Got it.
A tricky situation.
Okay. Okay.
We make our attack.
My next step.
God. Bro, that was crazy. That was wickedly convoluted. Let me mute that. Nice. That worked. Okay. 2 down. 3 to go. Show me. Next. Send a text to me. Corrin wins by killing the Corrin on the other team. Yeah, that's like... Dude, I thought I was this group at first, and I was like, wait, I don't have a Black Knight right now. Bro, they gave him a bouquet.
Of course.
Which way to go?
All right. Okay.
A tricky situation.
Only one ring, and it's Erica ring. Which is freaking terrifying on Duo Valencia, but whatever.
Let me aid you.
F.
Got it.
He can hit me. And that's
My next
fun.
step.
That's fun for us.
Steady
Okay, we're going to let Corrin take out the Corrin. And then we're going to let Lindsay do all the heavy
Of
lifting.
course. Steady Steady now. Let me aid you.
That's unfortunate.
Got it.
Gotta have allies nearby. Oh, Corrin took her out too.
Steady now.
Oh,
楽しもうぞ.
A
That's
tricky
an L, man.
situation.
what an L. Like, actually. Dual Lincia got
Way to go.
bumped off by a freaking legendary male Corrin. That's crazy.
We make our attack.
Um,
Of course.
yep.
A tricky situation.
Steady now.
Yep. Okay.
Got it.
Allow me.
I'm gonna vote.
Let me aid you.
We just kind of hunker down.
We make our attack.
My next step.
Give it a minute. What do you think?
A tricky situation.
We make our attack. Steady now.
Got it.
楽しもうぞ.
Which way to go?
Allow me.
We make our attack.
Got it.
A tricky situation.
Of course.
My next step.
感謝を伝えに.
Beautiful. Okay. I may need to re-bless Valencia every time. Because stopping Black Knight skills is really awesome. Like this, normally, I'd have reset this. Oh. You know what? I respect that. This is gross. I respect this. I respect the hell out of that. Where do we
Which
go?
way to go?
I assume I have to take out Skrimir with Corrin or other Corrin.
楽しもうぞ.
One of these options.
Allow me.
Got it.
A tricky situation.
Problematic.
Let me aid you. 感謝を伝えに.
Okay.
My next step.
I think Corrin got
We make our
the
attack.
kill. I'm pretty sure he
A
did.
tricky situation.
Steady now.
Because I have a hard time believing that the enemy Corrin would go in and attack
Allow me.
the Alencia.
Which way to go?
But it was very fast. Come a little closer.
Got it.
Come a little bit closer to me. Okay, well,
Which way to go?
We make our attack.
only one option.
My next step.
Let me aid you. Of course.
A tricky situation.
Which way to go?
I guess if we miss a bonus, we miss a bonus, is what it is.
Allow me.
We make our attack.
Got it.
Allow me.
Oh, this Black Knight a little different, huh?
Which way to go?
Oh, he a little bit different, huh?
A tricky situation.
What riveting gameplay. There we go. Yay! Check the VOD. Nah, it's more exciting this way. Alright, that did happen. I've not lost total faith in the enemy AI yet. A Marnie, a Black Knight. Are they both Briar Physical? They are both Briar Physical. Wow. What a bold endeavor that is.
We make our attack.
By the by, I did upgrade my Alencia. I basically yoinked whatever Satachi had.
Let me aid you.
My next step.
Because I trusted him implicitly.
Allow me. A tricky situation.
I probably don't use that yet. I probably should use it. Low key, I should probably use it though.
We make our attack.
We think I take out the Able card? Bro, everybody is walking down. Your boy is a little bit scared right now. Okay. Wait, hold up. Can I get the bonus with Alencia? I thought they had to be the legendary raid up. No? Is it just any bonus unit?
A tricky situation.
Which way to go?
Also, Alencia is a bonus
Got
unit?
it.
Okay.
Steady now.
Allow me.
Huh.
We make our attack.
Interesting. Have I forgotten something critical about arena scoring?
Allow me.
W.
A tricky situation.
My next step.
Let me aid you.
No, come to...
Allow me.
You're so cringe.
We make our attack.
Which way to go?
Allow me.
Steady now.
A tricky situation.
Why is he healing?
Got it.
Why does he keep healing?
We make
No! But why?
Let me aid you.
But why though?
Allow me.
Steady now.
My next step.
Okay. We have more friends nearby. That makes a
Tricky
difference,
situation.
maybe.
Got it.
We make our attack. Of course.
Which way to go?
Allow me.
My next step.
A tricky situation.
We make our attack.
Allow me.
Is this because he's getting 3 hits with the Erica ring? It's because he's getting 3 hits with the Erica ring, isn't it? Bro.
We make our attack.
Oh, God. That's really dumb. Oh my God, this thing again.
Got it.
Steady now.
Okay, no one's warping. Good to
My next step.
know.
A tricky situation.
Which way to go?
Let me aid you. We make our attack.
Allow me.
Well,
A tricky situation.
My next step.
I think I'm gonna add a Fabies category this year. Highly inspired by arena runs that I've done this year. And I think it's gonna be most annoying thing introduced. I don't know what would win,
Of course.
but I'm interested in finding out.
We make our attack. Steady now.
Allow me.
I think Corn Ring is up there. I think Legendary Black Knight's up there.
Enough of you.
I think those are my top 2. Can't think of anything else off the top of my head. Oh, Styles. Styles are kind of annoying. The Mythic Lyn style. I think that also makes my list, actually. I think that might be my top 3.
Situation.
Let me aid you.
Bruh.
Allow me.
Fight me, coward. How come do I not have distant counter on? Like, what? Foe cannot counterattack.
Of course.
That's awesome. That's awesome, man.
Let me aid you.
A tricky situation. You have my support.
The vert. Any and all Crom. You know, I'm gonna say something that you all might find controversial. I don't think Arena Crom or Lucina, Marth for that matter, any of those shenanigans, I don't think those were that annoying this year. Because we've seen those. We know what those are. We know how to handle those. It's been years at this point. Some of the new stuff they cooked up is just insane, though. Respectfully. Some of it's insane. I don't know. I think Ray is gone. But now I think we take out the Alencia. JK, we don't.
Allow me.
Got it.
A tricky situation.
Dude, the vert is killing me, bro.
We make our attack.
Oh my god, the vert!
Next step.
Steady now.
Dude, the vert is crazy. Yeah. Two space?
Of course.
A tricky situation.
Which way to go?
Surely this is it, right? Yeah. Because there's no vert.
Allow me.
Let me aid you.
My next step.
Freaking cringe.
Steady now.
A tricky situation.
Okay. Somebody's got to be able to take her out.
We make our attack.
Oh my god.
Got it.
Allow me.
Satisfying. Satisfying. Excellent. Gone forever. They'll not be missed. Zelo. Even your annoying ass Veronica. Alright. Aces. Dude, I don't get a blue for 3 weeks straight, and now I have 3. What is this, bro? Upright. OG Ophelia? OG Ophelia. Oh, that's disappointing. Oh my god, wait. Kid Camilla is this month. Or, not this month. Was this year. Yeah, I'm gonna add the category. We ball. I'm gonna add the category. It's only fair. I think it's fair that we add that category, frankly. Expected. Dude. I wrote Kid Camilla out of my brain. I think it was like PTSD or something, where I just didn't think about it. That's crazy. All right. Pay run done. Arena. Another week secured. Let's go. Oh man. Oh, I guess the other thing that I wanted you all to know about was where's my where's my schedule? Behold, schedule. This is the plan. Together, we will get through the remaining games that we have open, and they will be awesome, and we will love them. Okay, that's gonna happen. I believe in us. Okay. Z-Day tomorrow. Expedition 33 on Thursday. I've got some builds and runs to do on Friday in Heroes. We'll probably do a little bit more of another game for like the last hour. And then Saturday morning, Nostalgia is kicking off. We're going to finish Halo 1 and 2. And then we have Lasso Halo 3 run with Satachi. So I got to beat the rest of 1 and all of 2 in the next 2 weeks. That's my plan. But after that, we're going to start playing some of the games that I have gotten on Thrift. So that'll be like a fun little Saturday morning thing that we do. Rechef is today. Retro Yu-Gi-Oh! I think it's in my title. Yeah, Retro Yu-Gi-Oh! Rechef is today. We're likely gonna be live like this for the next couple weeks. So get excited about that. Or don't. I'm not your dad. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. We did. We beat Dark Souls. That's great. We may start 2 and 3 on Saturday mornings too. I haven't decided yet. A lot of it kind of depends. Okay. All right, y'all want to watch this? Because we have a trailer in like half an hour, right? So we have a 15-minute watch along. That'll give us ample time, I think, right? Oh, don't start refusing to load. It ain't that serious. Oh, real quick though. Start thinking about OG Micaiah builds. Because we're gonna fix them. We're gonna fix up OG Micaiah. OG Micaiah is gonna be our next Binding Worlds tribute. Can't wait for Best Souls 2. Doesn't everybody hate Dark Souls 2 though? Doesn't literally everybody hate Dark Souls 2? I thought everybody hated Dark Souls 2. Like, with a passion. In fact, I'm fairly confident some of y'all just told me to skip it. Like, outright. Did I make that up, or did that happen at some point? Dodge frames are a stat. What? I have to invest in rolls? Is that what you're telling me? Like, I have my rolling ability is a stat? No. Can I jump? Can I jump at least? Or can I still not jump? If I can jump, I feel like I have a fighting chance. If I can't jump, I send it back. The New York guy with a beret is talking. Error. Oh, they still haven't called the Attorney General for Virginia yet. Which is wild. Jumping was invented in Sekiro. Are you kidding me? That's going to be unpleasant. I'm going to be honest with you all. I'm going to find that wildly unpleasant. I'll give it a shot, though. Can't ever say I didn't try. I'm willing to try my little heart out. All right, let's watch this. I want to learn about my new TCG obsession.
Riftbound is a brand new trading card game
And
set
hopefully
in the
not
League of
get
Legends universe, where
copy
you
struck.
build a deck around a champion legend of your choice and fight for control over battlefields. Riftbound is easy to learn, fun to play.
I can't believe they introduced that in Sekiro. That's crazy.
Will teach you how to play Riftbound in less than 15.
Okay, if you don't know who this guy is, he is the head guy on TCC, the prof. I learned who he was during my Magic obsession, and I've continued watching him. He seems to hate the way Magic the Gathering is going. And low key, I kind of spiritually connect with him on that level because I kind of feel the same way about Fire Emblem sometimes. Where I still really love the franchise, but I hate some of the decisions that they make. Kismet.
Minutes. The goal of Riftbound is to score 8 points by taking and holding control of battlefields. Riftbound can be played either in a 1v1 or a variety of multiplayer methods.
Do they have? Does League have a digital card game? Am I crazy for thinking that? I don't know.
But this video will
Also, I ordered a booster box. I don't know when it's getting here. I paid dearly for it.
focus on the 1v1 game. To play Riftbound, you will need a 40 card main deck built around a champion legend of your choice, a deck of 12 rune cards, and 3 different battlefield cards. Your champion legend is the central pillar of your
My goat, Kaisa.
Riftbound deck. Champion legend cards are easily identifiable by the word legend in the middle left of the card. They have special abilities that are always active in the game, and they cannot be interacted with or destroyed. They also determine everything about how
Is this Commander?
you'll construct your deck, from its strategy to the domains or colors you can use in your deck. Domains are the factions of Riftbound. There are 6 domains, each with an opposite: Fury and Calm, Mind and Body, and Order and Chaos. Each domain has a distinct identity.
This is
and
feeling a lot like
gameplay
Magic so
style
far.
affiliated with it. Your deck can only contain cards of your champion legend's domains. For instance, an Ari Nine-Tailed Fox deck can only run green Calm cards and blue Mind cards. In addition to your champion legend, your
Legends
main
of
deck
Runeterra?
must also contain at least
Is this just Legends of
unit
Runeterra?
that corresponds with your legend. In other words, if your deck's champion legend is Ari Nine-Tailed
Oh, then a
Fox,
physical?
then your 40-card deck must contain at least 1 copy of an Ari champion unit card. The other 39 cards in your main deck consist of units, gears, and spells. Each of these card types serve very different roles. Units are your means of conquering battlefields and scoring points. Unit cards have a set of identifying tags and a number denoting its might, which is used for both the unit's attack power
Okay.
and health. They also have a
I
cost
understand
of
this so
both
far.
energy and power, but we will get into that later. Much like unit cards, gear cards stick around until they're used up or removed and provide you or your units some form of benefit. They support units but do not conquer battlefields. Spells have a one-time effect and go to the trash when they resolve. Like units, they have a cost in the top left. All spells have an ability.
They actually call it trash? They don't have like a cute name for it, like graveyard or discard or trash pile?
And many have a keyword that stipulates the timing window when you can play them. You may have a maximum of 3 copies of any specific card in your main deck, including 3 copies of your legend's signature spell. Your rune deck
Runeterra is more
does not
Hearthstone.
have a 3-copy restriction. You can
Oh,
run
okay.
as many of the same rune as you'd like, provided your rune deck contains exactly 12 cards total. Maybe your Ari deck has more green cards in it than blue cards, so you decide to run 7 Calm runes and only 5 Mind
So
runes.
some
The last
combo
thing you'll
of
need to
12
play is a
energy
set of
cards.
3 different battlefields. There are many battlefields to choose from in Riftbound, but some of these will fit the game plan of your champion legend better than others. Once
Hold up. The One Piece TCG also calls trash? That's kind of fire, actually. I like that. What's up, Elroy? Battlefields change how each game is played. Choose 3 battlefields that match your legend's playstyle. Okay. So this is like a field card where it gives a universal buff to your side or something? Oh no, you have to conquer these.
you have your
Okay.
champion, legend,
I guess I
decks, and your battlefields
don't
locked in,
understand
you're ready to
battlefields
queue up to
entirely.
the Rift. Pre-game setup. To set up your board, first remove a champion unit from your deck and put it in the upper right of your board, which is referred to as the champion zone. This is your chosen champion. To the left of
Wait, hold up. This is the playmat area? Oh, yo, that's crazy. There's 3 rows. Huh.
which is referred to as the champion zone. This is your chosen champion. To the left of your champion unit, put your champion legend. Your chosen champion is always available for you to play once you have the requisite runes to pay for it. If it dies, though, it will go to the trash rather than back to the champion zone, unlike some other card games. Ahem. To the left of your champion legend is your base.
I'm pretty sure that was a dig at Magic for a second.
Your base is an area you always control and is where you play out your gear and your units when they're not vying for control of battlefields. Your opponent cannot move into your base, and you cannot move into your opponent's base. Below your champions, place your main deck. Next to it will be your trash, where cards go when they're used or killed. Place your rune deck in the lower left-hand corner of your board. To the right of your rune deck, you'll place the runes you accumulate.
Bro, this is one of those TCGs where you need like the fancy deck box, isn't it? Where it's got like 3 compartments for 3 separate decks. This seems like an investment so far. I'm not sure how I feel about it.
Throughout the game. Finally, you and your opponent will each choose one battlefield from among the 3 you each brought to play with. If you're just playing one game, you'll pick your battlefield randomly. If you're playing best 2 out of 3, then you'll get to pick whichever of your 3 battlefields you'll like. But once you've chosen a battlefield, you can't pick it again for future games in the match. You and your opponent will simultaneously reveal the battlefields you've selected side by side in between your 2 boards. The last thing you'll do before you start playing is determine who goes first. You can decide this by using any random method like rolling dice or flipping coins. Once you have a starting player, your
dice roll. I used to be a coin flip guy. Now I'm very much a dice roll guy. It's just cooler and it feels better, I think, to roll a die.
You're ready to draw your opening hands and begin your game of Riftbound. Playing Riftbound. At the start of the game, each player draws 4 cards from their main deck. This is your starting hand. If you don't like the cards in your hand, you may have an opportunity to take a single mulligan. To mulligan, choose up to 2 cards from your hand to recycle or put on the bottom of your deck. You then draw a replacement card for each card you recycled. After mulligans, it's time for the first player to start their turn. Each turn has 2 parts with different phases. At the start of each turn is a set of phases called A, B, C, D. Awaken, beginning, channel, and draw. After these phases will be the action phase, where most of the game is played, but let's go over A, B, C, D first. In the Awaken phase, ready all cards you have in play. Cards in Riftbound can either be ready or exhausted. Ready cards can be used for actions. Most of the time, taking an action with a ready card leaves it exhausted afterward. In the beginning phase, check to see if you score any points. You'll score 1 point for each battlefield you hold.
Ah, okay, these are the point counters. That's a sick marker.
I'll explain how you gain control of battlefields shortly. The channel phase provides you with runes from your rune deck. To channel, put the top 2 cards of your rune deck into play ready. On the second player's first turn only, they channel 3 runes instead of 2 in order to make up for going.
Okay, so these are like lands, but you get to play one every turn. You don't have to draw them. They're just in a separate deck that is turn-based rather than draw-based. I kind of like that.
Second, in the draw phase, draw a card from your main deck and
there have been many Magic games that I've just lost because I didn't draw a land card, which feels bad.
Add it to your hand. And yes, even the starting player draws on their first turn. After your ABCDs, it's time for the action phase. During the action phase, you may play cards, activate abilities, and move units to different areas. You may do as many of these actions as you want in any order, provided you have the resources for them. Let's look at how you play cards first. You may play cards either from your hand or your champion zone. To play a card, you must exhaust runes equal to the energy cost in the top left corner of your card. You may use any color runes to pay for a card's energy cost. Many cards have a power cost in addition to their energy costs. Power is noted by the number of rune symbols below the energy cost. Power costs do not add the total energy you must spend. Rather, a card's power describes how many runes of the matching type you must recycle or put back on the bottom of the rune deck in order to play the card. For example,
okay,
you must exhaust 3 total runes and recycle a calm rune. You are allowed to recycle an exhausted rune to pay for a power cost, and you may recycle one that you used to pay for the card's energy cost. Please note that some abilities also have a power cost, so keep an eye open for these symbols. You may play a unit to any area you control. Your base is always available to play units too, but you may deploy a unit to any battlefield where you already have units. This is a great way to reinforce a battlefield, making it harder for your opponent to win it back. When you play a unit, it enters exhausted. Gear gets played to your base. Unlike units, gear enters ready unless
So
it says
summoning
otherwise
sickness.
on the card. Spells have different timing windows depending on their keywords. If a spell does not have a keyword, it can only be played on the action phase of your turn outside of showdowns. Action spells may be played not only
This
during
looks a
your
lot
turn,
like
but
One
also
Piece.
at the start of showdowns.
I've
either
never played
yours or
One
your
Piece,
opponent's. In contrast,
so I have no
reactions a much
context to
wider
that,
timing
but
window. You may play a reaction at any time you have priority. On your turn, during showdowns, and in response to
I've heard very
attacks.
positive things about the One
Reactions
Piece
are
game.
often at their best during a chain. What is a chain? Well, anytime you play a card, activate an ability, or begin a showdown, it starts a chain. Most chains provide players with the opportunity to use reaction cards and abilities. When both players decline to add any more actions, the chain then resolves in reverse order. You start with the latest addition to the chain and end with the earliest. If you start a chain by playing a permanent card, that is, a unit or a gear, the chain resolves immediately. In other words, no player may react to a permanent card being played. The most exciting action you can take on your action phase is moving your units. You may
Permanent
move as
cards
many
are chain
units as you'd
stoppers.
like within a single action, provided they all have the same valid destination. Only ready units may move, and moving a unit exhausts it. Whenever you move a unit to a battlefield, a showdown begins. Showdowns determine ownership over a battlefield. A showdown often involves combat, but only if a battlefield is contested. Let's take a look at two different showdowns to see how they play out. A non-combat showdown and a combat showdown. We'll begin by showing you a non-combat showdown. If there are no units contesting a battlefield, the showdown is a non-combat showdown. Players are now able to take turns using action abilities or playing action cards until both pass. In this example, I move my Assault Poro onto the empty battlefield. Since this is not a combat showdown, my Poro's assault ability will not trigger, and I pass priority to my opponent after playing no action cards. My opponent responds with a Hex Tech Ray, hoping to kill my Poro before I successfully score a point. I react with a Discipline, increasing my Poro's might before the Hex Tech Ray resolves. We both pass priority and the chain resolves, with the last spell being played resolving first. My Poro, now with 4 might, survives the Hex Tech Ray. With no further actions, I claim the battlefield and a point. Please note, damage does not heal at the end of non-combat showdowns. It only heals at the end of combat and end of turn. Now let's look at a
Damage heals after combat, but not during non-combat. Okay.
combat showdown, which occurs if the battlefield is contested. In this example, I move my Assault Poro onto a battlefield my opponent controls with their unit, Stalwart Poro. Since the battlefield is now contested,
In my brain, that
combat
doesn't make
begins.
sense.
The first step in combat is to determine who the attackers are and who the defenders are. Since I moved into the battlefield, I am the attacker. Since my opponent was in control of the battlefield at the beginning of the showdown, they are the defenders. Attackers always have priority first in showdowns. Now that we have our roles, trigger any when attacking, then when defending effects, and add them to the chain. My Poro has an assault trigger, which will bring its might up to 3. My opponent has a shield trigger, bringing their might up to 3. If we ended combat here, both my 3 might assault Poro and my opponent's 3 might stalwart Poro would die. My opponent would lose control of the battlefield. I would score no points, and all damage units everywhere would be healed.
So you have to get rid of your opponent's card while keeping yours there to maintain control of the battlefield to get a point. Neutral, no points. That makes
Let's
sense.
assume my opponent has a response. I pass priority to my opponent, and they respond by playing Hex Tech Ray. Much like a non-combat showdown, if I had no response, my Poro would die. I would gain no points, and my opponent would maintain control of the battlefield. I will respond to my opponent's Hex Tech Ray, however. I play Defy, countering my opponent's Hex Tech Ray, then pass priority. My opponent passes back to me, and I play Discipline, and we both pass. Now we resolve the chain. Remember, chains are resolved, first one in, last one out. My Poro will gain 2 might up to 5, and my Defy will counter the Hex Tech Ray. With no damage marked and 5 might, my Poro defeats my opponent's Poro, gains control of the battlefield, damage is then healed, and I score a point. As you can see, combat is relative.
Dude, damage healing after all that is kind of OP. Am I crazy for thinking that? Because if you just have something busted out here, like, I feel like it's kind of hard to take that down if it just heals after heals after combat every turn.
Relatively easy. Just be sure to pay attention to timing restrictions on the cards you're playing. At the end of a showdown, units heal and the active player returns to their action phase and may continue to take any actions available to them, including more unit movement and potentially more showdowns. While we won't be covering every keyword, as most are self-explanatory, I would like to highlight one in particular: Hidden. Hidden is a keyword found on units, gear, and spells. A card with Hidden can be played normally for its cost like any other card in Riftbound. However, Hidden gives you another option. If you control a battlefield, you may recycle 1 rune of any color to put that card face down to the battlefield you control. If you do, you can play a card later for free as a reaction. This is incredibly powerful, but comes with some stipulations. The Hidden card can only be played or target units at the battlefield where it was hidden. You may only hide 1 card per battlefield you control, and if you ever lose control of a battlefield, you must trash the card that you have hidden there. At the end of the turn, heal all units,
So it's like a
any
trap.
end of turn effects, then pass to the next player in turn order. One last thing to note about scoring: the first 7 points you score can be achieved through any combination of conquering and holding bases throughout the game, but the final 8th point cannot be scored by conquering a single battlefield. In order to score your 8th point, you must do one of 2 things. Conquer both battlefields, as in conquer 1 battlefield while you already hold the other. Hold a single battlefield until the beginning phase of your next turn. Conquering 1 battlefield while your opponent controls the other does not win you the 8th point. So you're gonna have to keep fighting. If you have 7 points and you would score a point for conquering, instead draw a card. This mechanic gives you the tools you need to take the win. And there you have it, everything you need to know to shuffle up and play a game of Riftbound. If you get stuck while you
So either hold 1 for 2 turns or take both. That makes sense.
play, remember 3 things.
It's kind of like in tennis where you have to win a tiebreak by 2. So you have to score 2 points in a row to beat to win a tiebreak.
Start your turn with A, B, C, D. Using a card exhausts a card, and if you forget what a card does, reading the card explains the card. You can also find the complete rules in the link below. Want to see a turn of Riftbound play out? What about a whole game? Remember,
I did see, I think Skara was on. And they did like a game of this like a week ago, maybe. Interesting. I'm definitely down to check it out. Riftbound has its own channel. Oh. Okay. I'm down. I'm down to find out. I'll sub. I did buy a booster box of that. So we'll see. I just like TFT, which has league characters in it. So I'm willing to try a TCG that also has League characters in it because I like TFT. I've never played a game of League of Legends though. I don't know that I ever will, but I do like TFT. So it seems way complicated, but I'm sure it makes sense when you start playing. I also felt like it was a little complicated. Like some of the stuff made sense, like some of the mechanics and things like that. I don't really understand why stuff heals after combat, but I'm assuming that's like a league thing. Where you can like hop back to your base and heal and stuff or something. I'm sure there's lore why that makes sense. I just don't know what it is. But I'm down to find out. We'll figure it out. There's a God. There is there is a 40-minute video on the Riftbound YouTube channel, which, if you're keeping track, is almost 3 times longer than the one we just watched. So we'll check that out at a later time. I will check that out at a later time. I don't have the brain capacity for that right now, though. Ah. Any good games coming out, bro? Oh shoot! Wait, hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Isn't isn't the new Hyrule Warriors coming out this week? Or am I crazy? November 6th, dude. Yeah, the 6th. Oh hell yeah. Okay, that's hype. Oh my god, dude, real quick while we have a few minutes before the trailer drops. I finished I finished Inscription over the weekend. Oh my god. Oh my god. That game is nuts, dude. If y'all have never played Inscription, the next time it's on sale or something, because it will go on sale for like 10, 15 bucks, I think. Because that's when I picked it up. The next time it's on sale, if you like card battlers, bro, it's so good. It's so good. Should have played it on stream. I was chilling. I was chilling and highly engrossed in that game. But point taken, I will just click go live next time and do a no cam stream. Oh my god, dude, it was so good. It was pretty quick though. It was like a 10, 15 hour little, you know, which is why I say if you can pick it up for like 10 or 15 bucks, it's like an hour, $1 an hour, which is great entertainment value. But it's, dude, I went on journeys. I went on several journeys with that game. It was crazy. I played on stream. Yeah, I started it. I did start it. But like it got crazy to the point I didn't know what I was playing anymore. There's a whole Yu-Gi-Oh reference in there where you have a dual disc. Like it's crazy. Evidently, I got the version that's like complete because there's DLC, and there's something called it's some kind of mode that I unlocked after I beat it, which I think is like a much harder version of it. So I may revisit that on stream or something. I haven't decided. But dude, it is so good. That game is wild. What a little gem I missed during lockdown. Because it came out in like 21 or 22, something like that. Ooh, I just didn't know a whole lot about it. I just had it on my wish list because I knew it was like a card battler type of thing. Because you know I'm always down to try that. Okay. 10 o'clock. I'm booting up. Ah! Over here. Oh, yeah! Shoot. I don't have the thing ready. Hey, you know what? At least it's not a YouTube short. The number of times that it's been a YouTube short and I have to like do this weird stuff to crop it a certain way. It's just like, bro. Cringe. But this is not a YouTube short. It is in fact regular. So let's find out what it is. It's Ninja of Time. Ninja banners are kind of dumb. Respectfully. So I'm not a huge fan of them these days, but I feel like they've overstayed their welcome as a theme is all. Shez? Okay. I'm gonna come out right now and say this is just because Legendary Shez is getting a remix soon. And I don't want you to reuse something old, okay? I'm gonna say that.
Getting to train while I'm at the festival is like killing two birds with one stone.
So wait, shoot.
Give the order.
Who was in the silhouettes then? Oh, hey, look, Comet's right there. That's fun. That didn't take long, did it? Was Shez in the silhouettes then? Okay, triple scroll. Or the double scroll, I guess, technically. Okay, her A skill is preferred. So we have a full kit, kinda. No assist skill. That's okay. Look out, Smog. Distance swap. Okay. Okay. I think it was Balthus on the left. Interesting.
You're wide open.
I honestly had no guesses. I responded to the tweet asking people if I needed to be worried about it. It was Yunaka.
Could you detect my presence? Before I spoke to you, that is.
Interesting.
See me coming.
Okay. Arch rival? Wow. Bro, they're putting all the new specials on this one. That's crazy. Next thing you're going to tell me is they're going to have the new Gale Force on here. Bro, they're all double scrolling. Okay. SD lull finish. We've had SR for a little while, I think.
take your life.
So far, it's a good banner for specials if you need them.
A stealthy kill.
That's different. What? Okay, earlier tonight, were we not talking about Freed? That's kind of wild. That's kind of funny. Is it gonna have frozen and stuff? Oh, he's got a cool axe.
Freeze it? I will slip through.
I like that. Okay, so far, literally nothing on here is that interesting to me. I do like the axe, though. The axe looks cool. Shatterproof. Finally, the upgrade. The attack defense version. Finally, it's here. Hell yes. It's been 80 billion years. Oh, okay. So he does divine ice. And he has frozen defense shackle on. Okay. Okay. Creed might actually be a nice little 4-star pickup.
With Ephraim's might.
He's got to be a demo, right? He's got to be a
I found
demo.
your weakness.
His axe looks cool, though. I like that. He's the one I think is the coolest so far. And a good value, mind you. All right, duo. Let me just... Well, I will say this. I'm glad I stopped pulling on the Mythic banner. Dude. Oh, wait. Hold up. If it's not a Golvig main, I am not obligated to roll. If it is a Kevasir main, I am not obligated to roll. Wait. Hold on. Hold on.
Time's flow is again
Hold on.
to bring us together.
Fuck. Okay. Well, That's unfortunate. Okay. You know, wait, no. They're doing... God damn it. Okay, they're doing this also specifically... They're doing this specifically because Mythic Golvig is getting an update, I think, in like early first of the year. I'm pretty sure. Based on her rerun timing. I'm like 90% sure it's like in the first quarter of 26. So of course they're going to come out with not only Shez, who is getting a remix soon, but also Golvig. Okay, we're going to have to pay attention to this.
I look forward.
I can't believe Alice Timora would do this to
seeing
me.
What will happen now?
A third
Careful.
time. Wait. A fourth time. Okay, well that's nice. I like whatever's happening here.
Watching over you.
On God, this might be the first ninja banner I actually care about. That's crazy. Okay, scrolls of time. You get... Oh my God, wait, no, hold on. Is this just dual phase? With Golvig? Stop. Surely. Wait. No. Stop. Hold on. Hold on. Surely not. Right. Oh my God. Wait. No. That'd be crazy. Timesgate, preamp, pulse, anathema. This is just this. This is just brave weapon Golvig, isn't it? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Uh Yep. Mhm. Mhm. And you can move through foe spaces. That's kind of crazy. Interesting. Okay. We're getting an upgrade. That's fun. I remember when the downgrade was all the rage at the time. And you would just stack flared sparrow. Back when pre-combat damage was like everything. And the assault own. Okay. I don't see Kanto. So that's something. But like, if it's really just Golvig, but like brave weapon, then like you know what I mean? Like she's already kind of ridiculous. But what does the button do? Wait, does she have a style? That's the real question. Is she gonna have a style?
I can read you.
Okay, that's kind of awesome though. Love or hate Golvig, whatever. But like the snake animation is sick though. You have to come clean on that.
Well,
The snake fades out, bro. That's awesome. Look. Bro, they spent the entire year's animation budget on that. Legitimately. That might be the most in-depth animation that we've seen all year.
I will hide in shadow.
Oh my god, bro. We're attacking so... Dude, it's quad attack Golvig. It's another action with 40 HP back. That's awesome. That's awesome, bro. No style.
With this,
That we're aware of. Yeah, we're aware of.
well,
No style. Okay. Good to know. Oh, man. Am I ever going to have, like, disposable income again that I get to spend on other stuff other than this game? like, bro, come on. Come on. The next thing that's going to happen is there's going to be, like, a Thor New Year alt. And then that's going to ruin my day. I have been bombarded for the last like 6 weeks, it feels like. And I hate that a lot. There comes a point in time in the game where I pull too frequently, and then I feel icky. And I don't like that. Shout out Mailshez, who was over here doing his thing. Vibin. So he's Tempest Trial, right? Creed is confirmed to be 4-star. So that's cool. I assume we don't actually know anything about Shez yet. So but 4-star Creed actually looks pretty cool. So fingers crossed that they have done the same thing for the Tempest Trial unit, which is Shez. And of course, you only get to pick one. Awesome. I hate the Gold Vegas colorless. Can I be so freaking for real for a minute? I hate that she's colorless, bro. What a nightmare that is for me. These are skills. Boop. You can see there. Conjuring Breath is basically just tome locked, it looks like. Right? Doesn't matter about movement. Hone Assault is only for cabs, and then SD-Lull Finish is going to be only for infantries. And look out, Smog. Shatterproof has nothing there, evidently. That's a choice that they have made. Okay. No restrictions, I guess, maybe, is what that means. I thought if they didn't have any restrictions, they just didn't put it on there, but whatever. I'm in financial ruin, I think is the moral of the moral of this live stream. What a freaking nightmare this is for me. It's cool that we're gonna Golvig ult. I can only assume that she will get power crept in the next 8-ish months when we inevitably have the Tempest Trial Golvig stuff happen next year. But maybe they won't do Golvig stuff next year, and it will exclusively be Sather. I feel like they wouldn't do that, but who am I to who am I to question? Okay, Golvig obviously huge priority for me. Another duo, so like basically I'm pretty much just set for Arena for a whole year plus. It feels like. So I guess I will be taking all of your good wishes and well hopes for myself. That's crazy though. Maybe she'll win a Hero Rises and I won't have to. She'll come back very, very soon. Maybe that will happen. One can hope. One can hope. Cool banner though. Just in general. What was Yunaka? Infantry bow. Oh, she's a bow. I thought she was a dagger. I'm tripping. That's clearly a bow. Ah, that doesn't feel right to me. Is that weird? That doesn't feel right to me. That she's a bow and not a dagger. Hmm. Hmm. I still think Reed looks cool. Good 4-star value. Mainly because he's got 2 preferred options, which is nice. Plus this. That's fun. I really thought it was You know, I should have known. Cause like, don't they always put the backpack in the front on the attack art? Like, isn't that something that they just do? I feel like it's always that way. And I never hate everything. So it's brave weapon Golvig, basically. Well, I'm having a banger into the year. Bit of a slow start, admittedly, but been a bit of a banger to wrap up in. Oh, I think Jenna popped her head in my. Oh, Zoe's in my room. She is. I don't see her. Wait. Wait. Hold on. Leave this man alone. Thank you. Thank you. Chances Golvig appears on Hero Rises. I hope high. She's a duo, which makes her like more valuable than a harmonized, at least. But I don't know. I don't know. I can hope. I can hope. I don't like on God. I finished Micaiah. We got Alencia. Um and Stefan. Like last month. And Heimdall came out. Which I was also pretty excited for. October in general was like pretty hype overall. And we got I didn't really care about the Halloween Mare, but we got Comet, which made Legendary Micaiah better, which was also very good for me. But November does not seem to be slowing down. When does this come out? It's in like 2 days, right? The 6th. Oh. Age of Imprisonment Day. Pog. I guess if they do the losers bracket and stuff again. There's a chance. Because I feel like for a Hero Rises to like be on a banner, just any of the banners, you got to make it into like basically the top 12. Right? Like that's basically how it works. Now, if you all really cared about me, you would just make her win. Okay. All dozen of you in here. You would just make her win. Okay. Respectfully. But I really need heroes that I get like main copies of to stop being red and colorless. This is like hurting my clear content a fair amount. Like it's becoming problematic a little bit here. I'm not a fan. I don't like this. We could go for something green, perhaps. That would be good. I will eventually max out Heimdall. So she's blue. So I guess that kind of counts. But like if it was another red Goldfig, which I don't think they would have done because we already had summer Goldfig. And I mean, who's using Mythic anymore for stuff? Because duo buttons. But I'm getting suspicious that Tellius is getting favoritism and you and Oblivion keep getting hit because you keep wailing. Well, I mean, there hasn't been a lot of Tellius this year. I think it just be that time of year. You know? I think it just be that time of year. Cuz like outside of like 3 houses, which feels like it happens every couple months. They do I will give them their graces. They relatively do a decent job of like representing every title throughout the year. Even if it's like very minuscule. And by that I mean you know, Valencia. But Thracia had some kind of banner representation, no? Did they not? Legendary Black Knight was a surprise. That's not one that I anticipated. Emblem Micaiah was always going to be inevitable. As are all emblems. And then some, you know. The dual Lincia thing was kind of crazy. But that and Stefan happened at the same time, so it's like yeah. FE6. Binding Blade. Is that one? We need more Thracia. Send the feedback, I guess. I don't know what to tell y'all. Send your feedback, man. They won't reply, but you know, they might see it. Worth a try. I remember the days when they did reply to stuff, you know? Like when they got so much Radiant Dawn requests that they were like, hey, it's coming. Keep an eye out for January. You know what I mean? And that's cool when they used to do that. I feel like a major shift happened in book 4 and they just stopped giving a damn. And they were just like, I feel like they, during like peak COVID, they ran on like the barest of bones staff, and they were somehow still incredibly profitable. And they were like, why do we need more people? And why do we need to have more comms? Let's just keep doing this. And they were like, we're going to max out profits this way. That's what I genuinely think happened. That's my conspiracy theory. I have no idea if it's true, obviously, but it is the way I feel inside. So that must make it worth something, probably. Well, TLDR, I am so screwed. It has been such a crazy month. And it only continues. Yay. I can only say that I'm glad HSR has been a bit of a snoozer. And we got Don Hung for free, which is awesome. The only games I've really been spending any money on is Wuthering Waves, which is obviously a much longer patch release than Faye is. But like, God, Faye has been ridiculous the last 6 weeks. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, chat, we'll see how it goes. You know what I mean? We'll see how it goes. I'll throw down 600 orbs. We'll see where we land. You know what I mean? I'll see where we land. Because, like, there's going to be things like the Luminaries banner, I think. Does the Luminaries banner include ninjas? Or is it only the banners that happen that calendar year up to the Luminaries banner? I don't remember how those work. But there will probably be options throughout the next year. But like, hear me out though. It's going to be a very Goldig heavy year next summer with the Tempest Trial stuff. And who knows what kind of cockamamie event based hero type thing they're going to do for that. Assuming it's not Sather and it is Goldig. You know, assuming that is the case. Heavy assumptions there. I think ninjas are included. Lucina was on Luminaries, I think. Ninjas aren't in Luminaries. Can I search this quick? I feel like it was just calendar year. But I might be crazy for that. Okay, 8th anniversary Luminaries. Is that what they were? I see Desert. 8th was, I think, last year, right? Yeah, I don't see anything before Desert. So I think it's just all the special heroes that dropped that calendar year up to the Luminaries banner of that current year. So that's a little yucky. Oh well. It is what it is, bruh. We'll see. We'll simply get lucky. I will simply get lucky. GG. Easy. It's Golvig and it's colorless. How bad can it be? How bad can it be? Surely not that bad. All right, chat. Hey, listen. I was gonna do Yu-Gi-Oh tonight. I don't have time though, because it's already after 10:30 and I got a mosey. So sorry about that. Sorry about that. But I'm gonna head out. I'll be live again tomorrow evening, 7:38, somewhere around that time. And we should be doing E33 amongst some other stuff. So look forward to that. Title incorrect. Okay, maybe we'll do a little split skis. Oh no, wait, tomorrow's Z to A. Tomorrow's Z to A. We'll see. That's also on Switch, which is pretty easy for me. Maybe we'll open up the Yu-Gi-Oh and then go to Z to A. I'd be down for that. 1 hour, 2 hour sesh. Sound good? All right, I'm out of here. I'll have the reaction up. Thank y'all for watching, hanging out. Appreciate it. I will see y'all in the next one, all right? See you tomorrow if I see ya. Bye-bye.